right, now.
Doesn't even show you live.
I'm live now. I just clicked. Yeah, I just turned it on. Hey, anyone in here? How's it going? So, what's up, Rebecca? How's it going, honey darling? So tonight it's going to be slightly different. Gamer, hey, how are you? I had no intentions. C-Dog, what's up, what's up? I had no intentions on coming live tonight. Steph, hey, honey. But quite a few people had told me to come live. Anybody that's talked to me over the past couple of days knows I have been in bed with a stupid respiratory infection. Not good, not fun. But hey, I can breathe and I can talk without wheezing, so we're good. And shortly I'll be going out for a cigarette, so we'll see how well that ends up working out for me. So last time I was on, I went and I did a video and I talked a little smack and got a little out of hand and was kind of an asshole. And that's okay because it's my channel and I'm allowed to be a fucking asshole, right? Well, here's the thing. Marissa, Kate, or whoever, whatever, she got what she deserved and she'll probably get more. America first, baby doll. What's going on? How are you? So I'm actually going to address some of my keyboard warriors in this video. Isn't that going to be exciting? All my shit talkers behind the scene that don't have enough guts to say it to my face or click on that link and say it or comment in my chat. They wait till it's over and done with. And then, what's up, Smith? And then they sit there and they want to make their little disgusting, stupid, ignorant, like fucking retarded. Yeah, I said it. Retarded. Sue me. I don't care. In the mood. I'm just getting over being sick.
You meant to say.
I meant to say stupid.
Yes.
And silly.
I don't know why. You must. Your webcam is just tripping. It
Oh,
sounded
yeah.
like you said like something that sounded like.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever.
But
in any case, we're just gonna go right on ahead on past that because we all know what was said and what was done. So, I have a lovely lady who I'm not going to mention her name. However, I'll say her first name. She's got apples surrounding her name, and it's Lisa some shit. So she turns around and said, "Hey, Amanda, honey, how are you? Mary Red, what's up?" Lisa decides to say, "I cannot support a Trump lover." Okay, well, let's just put this out here. I love my husband. I love my children. I love my family. I love a handful of, I don't even have a handful of friends to say that I love, so I'm not even going to lie. What's up, Amanda? But I do have, a couple friends that I tolerate or that we get along for whatever reason. So the whole I love one person or another, yeah, I don't give a shit. But you know what? Trump's a fucking hell of a lot better than Biden. I don't care, poopy pants. You need to take your Oldheimer's ass and get off the stage because you and the hoe need to go. Done, gone, get out of this area, get out of the country, go wherever the fuck you need to go, but get out of the fucking White House because you're destroying my country. Anywho, then Miss Lovely Apple Face fucking Lisa turns around and says, "Hey, Darren, Andrea, I'm not ignoring you. I'm just venting again." She turns around and tells me, she says, and I left the comment up if you want to find it from my last live, how, I won't miss you because you were a belligerent drunk. First of all, I'm 40 years old, and if I want to be a belligerent drunk, then so fucking be it. 40 years old. I can have alcohol if I want to. I'm sorry if you're a straight edger. I don't do drugs, but I will have a couple drinks. So then after she says that, she turns around and says, I've never seen somebody lose as much weight as you have since you said you quit dope. First of all, bitch, let me tell you something, okay? I'm 40 fucking pounds overweight. My BMI chart tells me I'm obese. Let's put that out there, okay? Just so you know. I'm not a fucking skinny little itty bitty nothing. I'm fucking much bigger than I look in person. Come see me in person, ho. And we can talk about it face to face if you want to fucking talk about my weight and accuse me of being a dope addict. Fuck you, cunt. There.
It's probably some dude.
I don't give a fuck if it's a dude or a chick or a fuck you, bitch. At least with your apple loving ass. And then take your motherfucking Biden loving ass and get the fuck off my channel. You won't miss me, honey. I didn't even know you fucking existed until I saw you in my comments. When I saw you in my comments, baby doll, that's when I knew that you even breathed that same air that all of us fucking breathe.
Can I say one thing?
If it's gonna tell me to calm down, then
no.
Okay, go ahead.
Probably tell the people as a Floridian and somebody who lives in Florida,
Happy New Year, Darren.
especially that they know that you're anti-media. Most people are smart enough and they don't need this explanation, but you should tell people why you support the man. I think that would be important. So listen, somebody who wants to unsubscribe because
Oh, I don't care. Oh, you won't be missed, she tells me. Bitch, I didn't even know you existed. So guess who's not gonna be missed? You.
Let's Go Brandon was a media lie. It's not anything. That was a media lie.
Yeah.
They were saying F Joe Biden and they lied and it just became viral, but it was American made. So for somebody to,
I got my comments up so I can go through them and
You know,
cuss
they
each
don't-
and every one of y'all out personally, one by one. So anyway, that's her. Okay, Miss Apple loving, I can't stand Trump loving people. You got too skinny. First of all, any of y'all that have been watching me since I started until now, do I look like I lost a lot of weight? Do I look like I'm a fucking dope head? Because I promise you I'm not. And then someone says, oh, Noelle really needs to get off the opioids. First of all, dear Lord Jesus, please. I'm gonna steal this one from Natasha. Ready? Jesus, take the wheel. Natasha, that's for you, baby. I had to steal it, and I'll only use it this one time, I promise. Well, twice. Jesus, take the freaking wheel. That's it. I'm done now, Tasha. Have you ever seen a dope head, an opioid addict, a fucking heroin addict, anybody on fucking dope, on heroin, on opioids, spaz out, talk shit? No. Are they nodding out every couple words? I guess they're not on opioids yet. Sorry, darling, but I've seen Kate nod out quite a few times. I've seen Kate do the whole mouth thing quite a few times. I don't know. Is it coke? Is she partaking in a little bit of the white snow? Because we know it's snowing up there. Baby, it's cold outside. I bet you ain't cold inside with your stuffy ass nose and your fake ass tits and your busted ass fucking stomach.
I just thought of something.
hold on, baby. Let me just say this, and then I'll be quiet. The person who said that, remember, she went on a panel and said that. Remember how she said they offered me a Xanax and an Adderall, and then she said she got a Xanax and Adderall. Then it was she just took the Adderall.
Yeah.
I will give. I got $500. 500 right now.
$500.
If she can show you. Hold on.
Hold on. I have no. I'm interested now. I'm gonna find the next person that I'm gonna cuss out while he's talking.
I'm gonna catch her in her own shenanigans.
Got to put my 2 cents in. Sorry, I did not fight for this country to have Beijing bite it.
Here.
America first.
So,
Darling, you never have to explain yourself.
So here you go. I want to see her show her on her live. I want her to show that right there. I got 500.
Man, it's 80 million volts, Julie. 80 million volts. Do you know what I could do with an 80 million volts? I told him he better behave himself. When he got off his live, he sat there. He's like, babe, don't tase me. You better not hit me with that thing. That shit hurts. And I looked at him. I said, "Do you really think I would do that to you?" And he got real quiet and kind of pale, and all he could do was smile and look at the ground. I'm like, "Oh, you think I would tase you?" And he just didn't answer me. I'm like, "Well, you know what? You're fucking right." So he wants Marissa,
24-hour challenge.
Molly, Marissa, Kate, Karen. I don't know what the hell else she's gonna be next, but he wants her to show this is what an Adderall is.
It's gonna do that my bottle.
Out of a prescription bottle. If we gave her an Adderall, she has 24 hours to present said Adderall and show it on said live, proving wrong.
You're messing it up.
Or maybe she fucking ate it.
She said she didn't eat it and all this blah blah blah.
Here, darling.
Okay, well then I'll donate.
She has sniffle snacks.
She's a lying ass bitch.
Someone told me that they're like, "Oh, I like your live. You said a lot of really good shit." Oh, man, I wish I remember who this dumb bitch is. She's like, but your nose checks are very obvious. I always am rubbing my nose, and I've always done that since day one. And there's 72 of y'all in here. I don't know how often you fucking watch me, but how often am I holding a fucking rabbit to my face? Do you know how rabbit hair sheds? And I have asthma. Don't show your bottle. We don't owe anybody proof. We don't owe anybody anything.
Just for the shenanigans not to start. All right.
So yeah, I rub my nose too much. But you know what? I might pick it for you too. All right. So there's those two. Anyway, shout out to Burnt Toast because quite a few of y'all had come over and mentioned Toasty. And I took a couple digs at Toast in the beginning because of Marissa, which I was led to believe that Burnt Toast was the reason. Sorry, I get distracted easy. Canadian and black. If I was American, I would vote for Trump. Well, we would appreciate that, Mary. I'm proud of you and for your thoughts and your convictions and for what you stand up for. I mean, you don't have to like somebody as a person to know that you can value them. Night, Darren. And that you can value them as far as knowing that they can run your country and take care of you.
Wait a minute. Where's she from?
Canada. Yeah.
Canada. Canada?
Yeah.
Ask her. What's her name?
Mary.
Hey, Mary, I have a question.
I thought this was my line.
Well, real fast, because I want to break the whole. People don't like Trump for what they see on TV. Mary, you live in Canada. This is my wife's live. Can you please describe in your own words what you see here, what's happening in America here? Because I know what's happening in America. They're trying to shift it and make it Canada. A lot of the policies that are in play right now, they're trying to do what is in Canada. And can you explain? Can you see that? And do you agree that we should go that route?
She said Obama and Biden want to destroy America.
She's living somewhere that has been taken over by a liberal agenda. A liberal agenda.
Yeah, Matt always joins your channel. He does. I usually just sit back and mod, but I do add in my, little 2 cents here and there. But it is what it is. I don't care if he joins my live. It's more fun if he does, as long as he doesn't keep cutting me off, because I do have a taser and hands reach.
All right, I'm going to stop. But, you can't just say fuck Biden and Trump's number one. Give him facts. Dude, there's somebody in Canada. Canada wasn't always like that. But,
Tell me something. How stupid can Biden be by naming his new dog Brandon? Let's go, Brandon. Let's go. Woof, woof.
The dude shit his pants meeting the Pope.
At the Pope. Who shits themselves when they meet the Pope? Really? Come on now.
We're getting laughed at, people. Come on.
Oh, God. If anybody can make this country a disgrace, it's him. And from falling up the stairs to falling asleep every fucking time he has a meeting or a press conference or reading the damn prompters wrong, shitting himself at the Pope. It is what it is.
Upstairs, babe.
He fell up the stairs.
Who's on God's green earth falls up the stairs? I've heard falling down the stairs. This man fell up the stairs. And he didn't, and his shoelaces were tied.
Whatever. He's an ass. Anyway, what I was saying is, I took a couple jabs at Burnt Toast because I was informed that she was the one who started the rumor that my husband and Kate were, getting friendly in the car when they were alone together. So my bad, Burnt Toast, if you're out there, if you're watching, if you give a shit, I mean, I don't care if you care or not. I'm apologizing to you sincerely as a woman. My bad, bro. We don't have to be friends. We don't have to like each other. We don't have to get along, but you have to understand that I am not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. And then I did find out the truth about how the whole rumor started. So
Wait a minute.
I acknowledge the fact that it was not you, Toasty. So I do appreciate the fact that after all that drama and aggravation, you still went out and sent people over to come say what's up to me, because that was pretty damn cool, yeah.
You should tell them how your thoughts on the flirty stuff and all that. This lady's still not shutting her mouth when it comes to me and you. Why do we have to be there's no higher road here?
Did you hear when he called a Pope a black football player? No,
Lol.
I can't stand life sometimes. I can't. Thank you for responding to my email. I just thought you needed to know. Yeah, thank you. I've been sick. I just started responding to emails today and like a little bit yesterday. Anyway, so yeah, I haven't lost an immense amount of weight. I'm still not on dope. I'm still 15 years clean. I'm still not doing shit I'm not supposed to. Somebody made a comment about, oh, how you're so proud that you're I can't remember word for word, but it was something on the lines of, you're so proud and you like to brag about how you're off of opioids, but you're willing to admit openly that you take benzos. Well, let me just say this. I don't know how many of y'all are out there that are either addicts now or were addicts in the past or ever in your life. I was a heroin addict for 20 years. 20 years, okay? That's a long fucking time. I'm 40. I've been clean for 15 years now, dope-free, nothing. Any addict, especially a heroin addict, for that amount of time, when they finally get clean, their brain's all screwed up. You have extreme anxiety. Okay, first of all, you have to learn who you are as a person. How do I act sober? How do I drive sober? How do I shop sober? How do I go to school sober? How do I go to to my job sober? How do I take care of my family? And how do I leave my house? Because I'm not used to leaving my house unless I'm fucking high. So how do I leave my house clean? A lot of people that end up becoming clean and are no longer addicts, especially to heroin, after that amount of time, need some type of anxiety medicine, because the serotonin in your brain is all fucked up. The way you're thinking, you have to relearn everything. You're scared to do anything. You don't even know how to be yourself. You don't even know who the hell you are after 20 years of being a dope addict, okay? It took me a long time. It took me over a year to get comfortable in my own damn skin. And then I started taking my benzos that I so proudly was bragging about, asshole. I wasn't bragging about it. So shut your fucking face, first of all. Second of all, I'm prescribed them because I needed them, because I had to learn how to cope as a regular, normal human being without drugs. And I have severe fucking anxiety because of it. And you know what? It's 15 years. I'm not even going to lie to you. 15 years and it's still not easy. I still get phantom highs. I still fucking can smell it sometimes out of the blue. I'll still get that feeling, that like weird just feeling that like comes over you. I can't even explain it. But you know what? Shit happens. It's never going to go away. It's programmed in my brain for the rest of my life. And that's just the way it is. Now, Sherry, not all ex-addicts go through that, but you know what? I don't know many heroin addicts for 20 years that decided that they were going to go clean that actually didn't need some type of something to help them cope as a normal person. Most people, most addicts do. Some don't. I actually didn't for quite a while. I used them for a bit, then I stopped, and I wouldn't take them. I wouldn't touch them. I did not want to have to rely on anything at all. But it was hard. It was bad. I was just not normal, so I needed it. You know what? I was never an addicted person to Xanax. I've never had a Xanax issue. I can go without taking my Xanax every day. It's there for when I need it, and I only take it when I need it, and that's it. That's it. That's all it is. And if people want to judge me because of that, then go fuck themselves. Because I guarantee they never fucking went through the battle that I did. I dropped heroin after fucking 20 years, cold turkey, third try. The first 2 times, fucking failed. Third time, I nailed it. I didn't go into rehab. I didn't take Suboxone. I didn't do methadone. I didn't do any kind of anything to get off of it. And I'm not knocking anybody who does those things because, you know, you have to do what you have to do and you need to get the help that you need to make it work. But I am a all or nothing. Quit, lay down in bed, go through it, and deal with the consequences. And let me just tell you what, it's not an easy withdrawal. It's not an easy thing to overcome and conquer, and that's why I failed the first 2 times. But you know what? Fuck anybody who wants to talk shit about me having a pop of Xanax once in a while, because that's actually prescribed to me because I need them. On the other hand, Kate, you know, who would have sucked a dick for 1/2 of a Xanax, let alone free, here you go, Xanax. Just, you know, just saying it.
She sucked somebody's cock for Xanax before?
Can you just not? Anyway, I'm not done talking shit to people. I got more people. So, somebody, I can't support you. Fuck you and you're trying. Whatever. A lot of people, I actually got a lot of love. I only got like 1 or 2 people that like really gave me some hate. But, one person said, so what? Even if you were drinking or even if you were drunk people tell the truth. Well, you know what? I tell the truth when I'm sober too. I don't lie, but I get pissed off. I have a bad temper. Shit happens. I have a bad attitude. Shit happens. If I drink, I don't get worse than I am when I'm sober. I might be a little bit quicker to talk some shit because when I'm sober, I try to keep it all in and hide it all. Hey, what's up, Barnyard? Thank you. Nobody loves Colton. Cold turkey, it was hard as hell. No one knows what it's like to climb a mountain and fall down it 10 times and have to keep climbing. It's not easy. This bitch wants to talk about being I was a Xanax addict. Psst. Fucking 3-4 days and you're fine, bitch. You're not even shitting and pissing out the same hole. Try getting off of heroin. Try doing that shit. Cold turkey in your bed. You had to go to rehab. Fucking Xanax. Dumb bitch. That's a sorry fucking excuse for a person right there. That shows how weak you are. You're a weak bitch. You're a weak, shit-talking, lying bitch who wants to fucking be an escort on the side. And oh, by the way, can you please update your motherfucking profile picture, ho? Because that picture does not look like you. You're 100 pounds lighter in that picture. And yeah, that's not you. Update your picture. Get your fucking YouTube where it needs to go, bitch, because you're all lies. From the way you look, to the way you act, to the way you talk, you're all fucking lies. You are lucky that man fucking married you. He's smart. He fucking knows his shit. He knows how to fucking run life. And if it wasn't for him, I probably can almost guarantee you would not be a mother to that little boy. Because if it was up to you to raise him on your fucking own, sweetheart, you failed fucking 10 years ago. So let's just drop it with that, because I can go into your ass. All the shit you've been talking while I've been sick, laying down with a fucking respiratory infection. And you, bitch, you have no fucking clue what I got for you, ho. I got shit, and I got shit, and I can go on for fucking days. And then I'll fucking shit in a bag and I'll mail it to your house. Just because I wasn't done. Just because I ran out of things to say.
You shit in a bag and mail it to her, she might try to eat it or snort it because she might think there's a Xanax in there.
She might try to snort it because she think it's a Xanax there. You know, She needs to talk. Who needs to talk to Molly? I need to talk to her? I don't need to fucking talk to her. She needs to get off her fucking high horse and not break an ankle when she falls on the fucking ground. And she needs to humble herself. And maybe, just maybe, if she wants to fucking talk to me, I'll humor her and hear her out. But I don't need to fucking talk to nobody.
Well,
What?
I want you to say this on the internet right quick. I don't want to hear Molly say nothing about us again. If she does, we will be interviewing her sister. No, put that out there. Please. Let that get back there.
No, I'm not doing that. That's not something to be put up on the internet. And that's not something that needs to be brought out. However, I will go live when it's happening, but I'm not going to just put it up and out there. I bet she was never an addict. She says it to be cool. There's nothing cool about being an addict.
No, I agree with that, though. I agree with
I think Molly's kind of weird. She's kind of something. Robin, she's, hey, Noel. Congratulations. Such an accomplishment. 13 years. Awesome. Congratulations, Amanda. I commend you for admitting you're an addict. You know, it's very hard. Babe, you can forget her ever offering you any kind. She can suck my fucking big ass toe before I ever accept her fucking apology. I don't give a fuck. She's a fake person. She'll never apologize. Even if she did, she would probably only do it if I tossed her a fucking Xanax. She eats them like fucking Pez. So, you know what? It is what it is. Addicted to Valium. Had to check myself in detox. Withdrawals were horrible. Clean 5 years. That's awesome. Congratulations to you. It's an everyday battle. Yeah, absolutely. It's an everyday battle. That struggle never stops.
Yeah, she really
And the worst part about it is that I've lost so many people that I love and know personally, and so has my husband. And there's nothing I can do to help them because they didn't want to listen, you know? And now they're gone. How did I not die? Like, why am I still here? You know what I mean? How did I get that lucky? Because the rate I was going, I have no reason to be here, you know? I literally, here's my wake up. And I was never planned to really even talk about my addictions or any of that shit because it's no one's fucking business. But I got fucking whacked out of my mind at my friend's house. And I decided that I was going to go home. I went the wrong way. Instead of going in my car, I ended up walking through a wooden fence. And that's when I woke up the next day, that next morning, and I realized, holy shit, it's time for me to fucking turn around and fix my life. And I did. And I am very happy that I was able to do that. But it's not an easy struggle. I mean, it's a hard struggle to overcome. And you know what? People could judge me all they want to, but I know that most people don't have the strength to overcome 90% of what I've overcome in my life. And some of y'all really do, and some of y'all really do understand and know what it's like. And you're telling me in my comments that you understand what it is. And I'm proud of all of you. I think that, you know, if you're able to do it and stay clean and do the right thing for you and your family and just stay safe and healthy, man, I'm fucking proud of you. You have no idea, because it's not an easy thing to do. It's not, especially people that don't know how to stay. They don't know how to handle stressful situations or traumatic situations clean. That's when it really gets to you. But you got to stay strong. So I'm proud of all of you guys, because I see it. I see all of you, and your comments really mean a lot. Yeah. But you know what? Who cares? Because I got it right one night and started screaming and yelling. Okay. Well, guess what? It's not going to be the last fucking night. I don't care. I don't care what anybody says or anybody thinks. And you know what? One thing I will tell you is you got something to say. There's the link. All the people hiding in the background that are too scared to tell me that they're watching and spying for Marissa and everybody else. Y'all are just a bunch of fucking pussies. Because if I went somewhere and was spying for information, you would know I was there. I'm not really good at keeping quiet. Thank you, Susan. Thank you, Heidi. You have a purpose. God doesn't make mistakes. Barnyard, thank you. I don't know if I'm an inspiration, but I do appreciate that a lot. It's a struggle, but it gets easier. It gets easier over time. It doesn't stay that hard forever. And it's not a pity party for me. I'm just here to respond to the idiot comments that I've received. Someone was offended. Okay, this whole fat shaming, body shaming thing. When the fuck did everyone become so sensitive? First of all, feel free to tell me about it because I know I'm not thin. I do not look good in a bikini. I am not beautiful and perfect by any means, and I'm never going to claim to be. But you know what? Those people that are like, oh, you're fat shaming. Oh, you offended me because I'm a little heavy and I'm a little this. I just done told y'all I'm 40 fucking pounds overweight. I don't fucking care. And you know what? Those sensitive ass bitches that want to cry about body shaming and fat shaming will be the first people that will start talking shit about your weight and your body and your this and your that as soon as they're pissed at you, okay? So I don't care how good a great person they think they are. I'm a fucking wonderful Christian. I don't body shame. I'm this, I'm that, I'm the next thing. You know what? I had kids. Do you think my fucking tits stand up? Do you really think that I fucking have a perfect fucking hourglass shape? Honey, no, darling, I don't. And you know what? I'm okay with it. I'm fine with that. And you know what? The man over there that's married to me, you're fine with it, right?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, he's fine with it too. So guess what? I don't care. I accept how I look. I accept my challenges. I accept what I've gone through. I accept what I deal with on a daily fucking basis. And you know what? At the end of the day, I am who I am. Body shaming is fucked up. Sure, you can say that, but you know what? How many times have you, Heidi, turned around and called someone a fat, ugly bitch or this or that? I'll tell you what, that's just the way it is. The sensitive ones or the ones that want to complain about that are the ones that turn around and they'll sit there and they'll call someone fat or say something negative about someone's looks. Oh, she's ugly. Oh, she's this. I'm skinny with no teeth. I wish I was bigger, LOL, and I think you're beautiful, by the way. Pickles, I think that you're awesome. And I don't care if you have one tooth, half a tooth, or no tooth. What the fuck does that matter? That doesn't change who you are as a person, your dignity, your virtue, what you stand for. What does that mean? Okay, so you don't have fucking teeth. I wish that I could fucking take my teeth out and put them in a cup at night. And then just scrub them sometimes. You know how much easier life would be if I could do that? Guess what? It's not there. It's not happening. We're not keeping cats in here all night. My husband brings the damn cats into bed. Oh, I'm cute as a button. Thank you. My man loves me. So, you know what? Yeah. He's kind of fond of me, I guess. He's kind of fond of me. I'm not easy to put up with. You think I'm an issue on here sometimes. You can always do what they've done, paid thousands to fix their weight problem. You know what? I could also fucking start running and walking and doing cardio, but I'm not. You know why? Because I'm lazy and I'm fat and I smoke and I have bad cardio and I run out of breath very easy. And at the end of the day, I accept who I am. I'm okay with how I am, with how I look. And if someone else doesn't like it, like, who gives a fuck? If my husband turns around the next day and decides that he doesn't think that I'm attractive anymore and he wants to leave me, you know what? That's really going to suck. But at the end of the day, deuces, because this is me. I'm not going to fucking go running on a fucking treadmill just to make you happy. If you want a fucking 20-year-old supermodel, I'm not a 20-year-old supermodel. I'm not going to be. Never was. And I'm sure as shit, I'm not going to go back 20 years. When did you and your husband meet? When we were 11. I met him. I was his first girlfriend ever. Would you like to hop on the link and talk about it? Here. Want to tell everybody how I broke your heart when we were 11, 12 years old?
Oh, Noelle was my first girlfriend ever.
Uno.
Dated my first girl ever. First girlfriend. We were kids, and we had like some, she dumped me, and I always tell her she messed my heart up from the get-go, and
he blames all the dumb whores he's been with on me.
So we ended up going different paths in life. Like you're talking about like 20 years later, and she's been through some horror stories. I've been through some horror stories. When I got out of prison, she was in a shit relationship. I was in a shit relationship, and it was towards the end of the shit relationship of each relationship, and we were connected on social media, and we were cool. Always been cool. But
as soon as we reconnected, it was awesome.
Sometimes you get into those type of relationships where you have controlling people and stuff like that, and so we both were kind of in that or whatever. And I don't know, it's a long story, but the meat and potatoes of it was social media kind of brought us together, So
from across the country, I lived 20 hours away from him. I actually lived 2.5 hours south of Canada.
I was in Miami.
And he was in
Jersey.
I was not in Jersey. You guys are twin flames and meant to be, eh? I don't know. We used to play manhunt. Once upon a time, he tied me to a tree. Could you imagine if back then he knew that we were meant to be together? He'd have left me tied to that damn tree for 20 years. Just came back and gave me like a little thing of water and a fucking piece of bread every now and then to keep me alive long enough until we were ready to get together.
Yeah. One of my friends, she dated for a long time, and he ended up dying.
Heroin overdose.
And we got a lot of things happen, man. And so we reconnected, and I guess being friends the best thing you could do is be friends for a long time. You get to really see the person's heart.
I'm playing birthday shots. Someone give me a word. Your word is moose knuckle.
Schmilliams, look at the TV.
And happy birthday. One and done. It's my birthday in an hour. Matt's birthday is coming up here soon. He's going to be 40. Met my husband on a blind date and married 34 years. Well, it was kind of like a blind date. It was kind of like I video chatted with him, and we sent pictures, and we texted, and we talked on the phone, and we did whatever, we did over the internet for 20 from 20 hours away. So it's official. My word is moose knuckle. I'll drink to that. And we ended up becoming like best friends and like, each other's go-to. I'd come to him if I had a problem, and he would come to me if he had a problem, and we would discuss it and help each other out. And so we were like best friends from across the country, but we knew each other's dirt too. So when I moved home, I actually sold my motorcycle to help aid in the funds of getting me back here, because he and I were trying to figure it out, and can't figure it out from across the country. I don't care what anybody says. Long distance relationships just don't work. You know what I mean? I got to get laid sometime. That's just the truth. So I'm your sister you got it. I'm your sister. So, it was kind of it was kind of difficult. We had to make a lot of changes and do a lot of things, mutually together. Like, I knew he was a whore. He knew I was a whore. Shit happens, okay? What the fuck? I'm not gonna lie. We were no good. So you got two no good people that know everything about each other, and now we're trying to sit there and be in a relationship. So we had to sit there and talk about everything, what we wanted, our expectations, what we would and wouldn't accept or participate with in our relationship. And pretty much like, like set like a ground rule, a book, like how to make the perfect relationship when two fuck ups get together. So, it worked. We did what we had to do, and we agreed on everything, and it turned out to be,
I could see the cat.
It turned out to be a pretty good situation for us. I think we get along, for the most part, we get along pretty well, right?
Yeah, we get along good. Yes, of course. Got to.
We're like the same person.
Williams, where are you going?
Can I be a common camel toe? Yeah. Yes, camel toe is fine. And yeah, that's just how it is. We literally got together. We spent 2 weeks talking on the phone, negotiating and fixing everything that we needed to do to make sure that we could have a successful and long-lasting relationship. And a year later, we bought a house, and then a little over a month later, we got married. So here we are. It's just the way it is. He's like me in man form, and I'm like him in woman form. We think alike, we talk alike, we act alike, we have the same temper. We're very thick-headed, we're very stubborn. When we fight, shit hits the fan. Doesn't happen often, because we talk and we don't let it get to that point, because we know how stupid we both are and how much we can sit there and, like hurt each other, because like I'm going for the feelings all day, every day, and he's going for the feelings all day, every day. You got to go. Okay, Julie, love ya. Have a good night. So, we're, we just have to sit there and talk it out. It's either talk it out or duke it out. Put on them boxing gloves. Nah.
Hey, Happy New Year to everybody.
So we talk it out, we make it work, and hey,
did you tell these people
that's
about,
the way it is.
What this lady told you in the restaurant about when she met her husband, she don't want to marry him?
No, because I don't feel the need to put
All right.
personal information like that out there.
What personal information? It's not personal information. This lady's talking shit about us all the time. We don't. Come on, man. All type of shit. This lady says all type of evil shit.
You're welcome to say it if you'd like. I'm not going to say it because it's not my place to put her secret dirt that she confided in us out there. Whether I like her, love her, or hate her, there's just some lines you don't cross. I can call her fat and tell her she's got saggy tits and that all day long, but that's deep. So like I said, you're welcome to say it, but there's just some things that I won't say. New Year here tomorrow, Saturday in Australia. So today's New Year's for you guys. Happy New Year, Beverly. Absolutely. But I don't like sharing. How many drinks have you had tonight, Cepito? Sounds like you're doing things your way and you're getting it right and people are jealous. Jesus Christ. I think that my husband and I have a pretty damn good relationship. I mean, I can complain. I'm not gonna, but for the most part, I can't complain. You know what I mean? Like, who has a perfect relationship? Really, to be honest with you, who can actually honestly say it's like a Stepford wife type of situation? That shit ain't real life. We're always gonna butt heads. We're always gonna be in each other's way. We're always gonna sit there and you know, I gotta go to the bathroom and he might be pooping and the kid's pooping or showering in the other bathroom and I have to pee and it's just like, well, I'm about to go piss in the kitchen sink. I'm pissed off. Like I'm gonna squat a tree bound in the backyard. Like, so I'm, it's always gonna be a little bit of stupid petty crap. But at the end of the day, I mean, what the hell? I mean, be grateful. I am alive. My husband is alive. We are both recovering drug addicts. We are both 100% clean. We do take prescribed medication from our doctors.
Who cares?
He got clean a different way than I did. I got clean a different way than a lot of other people did. At the end of the day, I'm not better than him. He's not better than me, but we are, we're working on. You just became a member. You're a doofus.
No, I was looking for
it. We are. We're doing good, and we're on the right track. I mean, you know what? We went from the world's least trustworthy people. We had our heads were up our asses. You know what I mean? So all of a sudden now we're people look up to us. Yeah. We have our shit together. We own a house. We've owned multiple cars, motorcycles, fucking a boat that I only owned for about 25 minutes until the trailer broke and it flew off my car, or my truck. But I mean, that's besides the point. I mean, we're doing things that people actually look up to us for. And now, people are like, you really got your shit together. You make a good couple. And
yeah, we love our old friends say that.
I love you guys. I usually watch and don't speak, but I don't believe the lies she says. Well, Green Bean, I appreciate that. And I don't think come on, Ashton. I don't think I've ever heard you talk before.
What lies is she talking about?
Say hi to Ash. He cuddles with me every night. He curls up in my stomach and we sleep together. My husband gets jealous of the cat. I'm having an affair with my cat. It's not easy. I wish my mom and dad would have gotten clean, but heroin took them both out. I'm so sorry, Heidi. Thank you, Donald Duck. You are. I'm assuming you're a man, right? Because if not, you'd be Daisy Duck. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say you're the man. If you're a chick, then by all means correct me. Thank you, Robin. Love, respect, and trust. A lot of people do you ever realize how people get in relationships these days? Honestly, you meet someone, you find someone, oh, he's cute, oh, she's this, oh, he bought me lunch, oh, he bought me a drink, or I mean, whatever the hell it is. They don't get to know each other. And they don't really spend time having conversations. But when you live 20 hours away from someone, you have nothing but time on your hands to get to know each other. So we played stupid games like random facts. Give me a random fact about you that no one else knows. And we would, what's your favorite fucking color, your favorite flower? We just went on and on and on. and we actually knew more about each other than most people out there do. Like a lot of people don't even know as much as we know about each other. A lot of other people out there don't even know half the shit about their significant others or the people that they're dating, or nobody sat down together like this with our phones, setting our same lock screen as the same pin, and setting our going through our friends list. And if my husband doesn't like this, first of all, if they see you naked, they're gone. So all those people, they went first. Then is because we're both from the same area, born and raised. So it's, if you don't like this person, I get rid of them. If I don't like this person, you get rid of them. You know what I mean? Like it's all about mutual respect. You have to be able to trust. He knew my passwords. I knew his passwords. Everything was fine and dandy. And at the end of the day, here we are. You have to fight to make it work. And if it's something that means so much to you that it's worth fighting for, then you never stop fighting for it. It does not matter what the situation is. And I can tell you, we haven't always had it perfectly 100% right. We've gone through it and we've had our arguments, but I'm never going to stop fighting for what is worth, my life, my heart, my soul. I love him. I love him more than I love myself. So
Love you too.
I'll always fight with him.
Is this thing on
But
slow
I'm always
motion?
going to fight for him and our relationship. No, I don't do slow-mo. I hate slow-mo.
Yeah, it is on slow mo. Look
She's
at the
a
screen.
mother, a wife.
Look at this
That's enough work. I don't do slow-mo.
Look.
I didn't put it on slow-mo.
Oh, it's just naturally just a StreamYard
I
scroll.
don't know. Don't ask me questions. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm doing.
Where is that lady in here, Robin?
Even if she is, she's not going to present herself.
Yeah, but you should tell the people about that, man.
And marrying a best friend is everything. Life is too short. Thank you, Kathleen. It's not about the outside, it's about the heart and morals and values. Exactly. Mama Indigo, wishing you and Matt love and freedom for 22. Keep up the
back
fight.
at ya.
Thank you. I'm a chick. Donald, you're a chick. I love you. It's okay. But he's your spirit animal. Awesome. My dad used to make the Donald Duck voice. I loved it. But when I think about it now, he really didn't sound much like Donald Duck. But I was just a kid, so what the hell did I know? But you're a chick. My Donald's a chick.
Completely lost. That's very true. Completely lost. Robin L. No, not you, Robin L. I don't know.
You're calling out people that don't even know.
No, listen,
Could
man.
you even
There's a
see
lady.
Molly working night? Oh my God. How could she work a 9-to-5 job when she goes live 6 times a day and stays on fucking 10 hours at night?
No, there's a chick, man. Some lady, man. Okay, I don't know the lady. She freaking come on my panel one day. Talking about she was like on some suicidal type of time. Okay, she came on her thing, and then she came in mine. I'm like, hey, man, that ain't cool. You shouldn't even be talking about that. What type of stuff are you talking about? And then she's talking about, tell him, babe. I get, man.
P.S. It's her birthday. It's still her birthday.
This
Hey,
lady-
happy birthday.
This lady Robin went over to Molly's channel and she said she goes, T's so bad. She's talking about offing herself. Okay, seriously. Goes on Noel's, comes on mine. I don't even know the lady. I'm like, what are you talking about? You're gonna suicide for a freaking panel? What are you what planet are you from? And this lady, and then the next day she goes back on it. And people are crazy on the internet, man. But it's crazy. Like
2 tacos. I heard about you.
did you block that lady?
2 tacos?
No.
I'm tacos. I think is a dude and his wife.
The lady Robin.
Nah, I have to see her. I'm not gonna block her. If she comes in here and she starts her shit, then I'll boot her out. But
Like who would joke about that? Or lie. I don't know.
You know what? That's not me.
Yeah, it was all shenanigans. She never was gonna do that. But who would even say that? Like people.
Thank you, Donnie. I'm old school and I have mad respect for you both. I am 40 and I just found a pimple. It's right there. See it? I don't want to compromise. I'm single. Is that no?
Stay single long.
To be honest with you, I tacos and her. Oh, my bad. I can't get it right every time. My bad. Tacos, 2 tacos, and her wife. Gotcha. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Don't believe it. It's myself and my wife. I don't believe. What I hear about people, it's just like I kind of ignore it, just for the simple fact that I've come to realize that there's not very many honest people out here. When I got into YouTube, told this man right here, are you eating in bed? You got tape. What is this? Tape in my bed.
The cat.
You put tape on my cat.
Came from him.
I said I'm not gonna do any drama, no arguing, no fighting, no pettiness, no bullshit.
It's impossible.
I'm gonna take the high road, let them walk in the gutter.
It's impossible.
You know, I'm gonna ignore these people. I'm gonna do it. Shut up. I'm gonna do things my way, and I don't give a fuck what people think. If you look at my channel, it says no genre because I refuse to fit into somebody's little fucking clique. I'm gonna talk about pimples today, true crime tomorrow, bitch about you the next day, pick my nose the next day. He's gonna fart one day, and you know what? It's gonna be one mixed up bullshit pot of a channel, and that's how I'm gonna do it. That's how I roll. And he told me, get ready to fight for yourself, to defend yourself and your channel. I was like, no, I'm not going to fucking do that. And he's like, get ready to defend yourself. Homeless in America. What's up, homie? How you doing? And I was just like, there's no reason for it. Like, I'm not going to fuck with nobody. And anybody that fucks with me can go fuck themselves. I'm just going to, like, block them. That's all. Like, really, that's all I did. Good night, Mary. Mwah. And lo and behold, here we are. I refuse. Don't let me fall, babe. I refuse to be one of those drama shit talking channels, but
It finds you though. You can.
Everyone's born with that. It's like a fight or flight. I never was born with the flight. I only had that fight. So when people come at me, I'm gonna come back at you. And I really, 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 I swear on my life, I tried so hard to be a good girl. I promise you I did. But you know what? She can go fuck herself. Let her say something back so I can come back at her again.
Telling people about her husband, she don't want to marry him. Let it be quiet. She's been talking shit too long now. Babe.
Barnett. Oh, okay. Sorry. I didn't see it. That's what happens when you run your mouth. You're busy running your mouth. I'm usually so much better at paying attention to comments, y'all. I am sorry. Y'all know that I answer you guys a lot. What up, Matt and Noel? How you doing, homeless? Anything good happening?
Night, Mary. What up, homeless?
So yeah, here I am. A couple months later. Do tell what? Nobody loves Colton. Here I am, a couple months later, having arguments.
I'll tell it. Listen, man, the lady.
Here we go.
Listen, the lady doesn't know how to shut her mouth. She keeps somehow.
Night, Kathleen.
I really don't care. Y'all can tell her I said it. The lady, okay. I'm not gonna sit here and have to repeat myself. I try to do this thing a nice way. She keeps talking shit. She immediately attacks my wife, man, after, I try to be nice about it and civil about it. But she keeps talking shit, this lady. She keeps trying to downgrade people. Look, man, my wife just told y'all how we met, all types of stuff for about 20 minutes now, however long it's been. This lady tells us,
This made me feel really sad. I'm not going to lie. Like, I really feel sad and bad and embarrassed for that man and his family, especially after hearing what she said.
the dude's a good dude, though. But anyhow, man, listen, the dude asked her to marry her. And she says, so I married him, but I didn't want to. What kind of lady says that? I mean, I'm sure maybe, I don't know. There's a lot of women in the chat. Do you do that? Who the hell marries somebody they don't want to?
Just in case y'all don't know, this is my third marriage.
Yeah.
The first two were like trial run, crash and burns. Fuck it, let's see what happens. Hold my beer.
Yeah, but you love the dudes. It just didn't work out.
I didn't though.
Nah, you did.
No.
You say it now.
No, and it wasn't. I had
Let me read the comments.
my
You love the dudes.
my first husband and I were never supposed to be together. I ended up getting pregnant at 20 years old. So what do? Old-fashioned Italian chick. Have no clue what the fuck to do.
Money, 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 TT says. Yeah.
Wasn't
Yep.
money, 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 money. That ain't about me.
Oh, man. No.
I didn't know what to do. I was having a baby and I wasn't going to have an abortion. So I had my wonderful, amazing son who is like 6 foot tall. I can chop him off at the knees sometimes because he acts up. Not bad. He's not a bad kid, but he just he has his little comebacks. I swear. Punch him. So I married his dad. His dad and I never really got along that great. And we didn't have a connection as far as, it was really only supposed to be, a week, maybe 2 weeks. And then I, go on your own way. Next thing you know, I'm fucking pregnant. But hey, got married at 20, had my son. I turned 21 and then I had my son a couple months later. And, my son turned 1.5, and I filed for divorce because everything that went wrong could possibly have gone wrong. From him just being a lazy, low-life piece of shit to not working, to get my paychecks would go into the bank, and he would.
Yeah, well, you love.
He would clear. I didn't fucking love him. Don't tell me what I did.
You're pregnant though.
I was just. Do you love everybody you fucked?
No. But,
No, thank you.
Oh.
I didn't plan on a relationship with him. I got knocked up.
Okay.
I was stupid. You know what? I got married. I tried to do it the right way. I tried to do the right thing. And does that mean I loved him? No. Do I want him to die? No. Would I like to see his face smashed in the fucking grill of a semi? No.
Yeah, but
But it doesn't. I didn't have feelings for him. I didn't care for him. I just did what I was told I had to do. That was that. 1.5 years later, filed for divorce, done and over with. 3 years later, I was having issues with just everything that was going on as far as like I was working 2 jobs. My mom was and dad were helping me.
Yeah, but the problem is like this lady, nobody just says, "Oh, I don't want to." Who the hell says that? Who the hell marries somebody they don't want to? The lady was not pregnant. I mean, you gotta. It's a whole.
Well, there's
thing.
a different story. There's a different story between her and me. But some people do things for the right reasons. She did it for the wrong reason. It wasn't my spot.
Which says nonchalantly, like it's awkward.
Yeah, but it wasn't our business to put it out there either.
Who cares? She don't stay quiet when it comes to you, babe.
I'm a little bit more respectful. I might call her an ugly fat whore, but I'm not. I don't have to air out the fact that she only married her husband out of pity and because she knew that she was marrying up.
Who cares? She shouldn't have said it to begin with. And I was the one that even initially said anything. She super attacked you. Who cares about her? That lady's a piece of
The
shit.
problem is that she can sit there and sing her riddles and rhymes through the computer, but God forbid she ever sees me in person again. She'll shit herself in her fucking tights.
Of
So,
course.
what? I mean, come on. She had me walk her to her car because she was afraid to walk to her car alone. She did not want to be alone. 128 people in here. How many of y'all are spying? Press 1 if you're a spy. And there's only 56 likes. Come on, y'all. Boost that up. Anybody in here feel like being brave enough to admit that they're in here just to see what kind of shit I talk about Marissa? And admit that you're going to run right back and tell her about it? Because I'm going to honestly tell you, I really don't give a fuck. I'm just curious to see if you will come out and say it. In fact, I'll drop a link and let you say it.
She's got some super minions. I will say that. It's weird.
God, she's in...
It's weird.
They're just as fucking stupid as she is. I had this one fucking bitch calling me like every other day for fucking hours on the phone, and then her husband and my husband start talking and shit. Next thing you know, the shit hits the fan with Marissa, and she doesn't fucking hear from me again. All right, I texted her Merry Christmas just to fucking see. I said, watch this. I guarantee she will not sit there and say not one word back. And he's like, no, she's cool. She's cool. I'm like, all right. Merry Christmas to you and your family. Haven't heard from her since. I said, I told you. And she was asking for all kinds of shit from me, like information and questions. And I didn't give her not a damn answer, not one answer that she asked for. And haven't heard from her. So scurry your little bitch ass along back to the fucking dog pound. Because you know what? I don't need you to be up my ass bothering me 24/7, first of all. Second of all, I'm not a follower. I march to the beat of my own drum. I'm from Natasha. I am not a spy. I didn't think you were. She is fake for my liking. I'm here. Oh God. I'm from Natasha too. Hi, everybody's from Natasha. They will be exposed on Molly's Live tomorrow when they are feeding her all the drama. Oh my God. See, this is it. Like, I don't watch it. I end up getting phone calls from people, and I get text messages from people, and I get screenshots and emails from people, and everyone's telling me all this stuff. Like, somebody called me, and like, she could have actually been like on the live with them and called me, and I'm in bed. I'm like, you can hear that my voice was like all scratchy. I'm like, what? Like, hello, what's up? What do you want? She's like, Marissa, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, listen, I'm sick in bed. Like, I might die in 5 minutes, so I'm just gonna hang up because I don't give a fuck about Marissa. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not trying to be mean, but I feel like shit. The last thing I need is somebody waking me up from my fucking like 75 hours sleep. And I think I slept for like 2.5 days straight. And then I'm, just to tell me that I'm getting talked about. Reaper, what's up, homie?
Reaper, what's up, man? Happy New Year's, Reap. Where's he at? I'm from White Boy. Again, there's good shit.
Okay, goody. Hello. Hello. How are you? I'm still waiting for those spies to sit there and emerge from the shadows. I mean, if you're going to talk shit, you should at least be man or woman enough to admit to it, right? I told you I'm from... Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Come tell me about myself. Tell me how horrible I am. Slowly backing away. Good for her. I have nothing negative to say about them. Oh, I've heard nothing but terrible. Come on, Ashton. Stop going under the blanket. I've heard nothing but terrible things about Alicia. KKK Slayer, what's up? How's it going?
That dude's blocked that retard. Oh, I can do it. Hold on. Damn it.
I was waiting to bust some trolls without telling you.
Who?
Reaper said that. Man, I'm just saying, like,
Wait, let me get him. Watch this.
no one has, like,
Where's he at? Oh, watch
whatever
this.
happened to people? Like, why?
Bam.
Do you remember when people would, like, actually stand up for what's right, what they believed and what they thought? And, like, they weren't afraid to sit there and say that, like, okay, you know, I really don't like you, or let's go, you know, fight at the park or after school or some shit. Like, do you remember throwing hands in the courtyard because somebody fucking pissed you off, or smashing someone in the face with a fucking lunch tray? Because, I mean, I remember those days. Here, people are too scared to fucking say what's up through the internet, where I can't even touch you. What happened to people? I don't know. And people could agree to disagree. They sure as shit can, just like I can agree to disagree with them. And most of the time I do. I watch the drama channels once in a while, but I don't chat. Reaper, you know I'm not this type of person. You've been watching me from day one. I am not this type of person. But you know what? At this point, I'm just rolling with the punches. She wants to talk shit, I'll talk shit back, because she can't out shit talk me, because I know too much and I have too much that I could use against her. We're slowly putting little dribs and drabs out there. I mean, at the end of the day, like I told her on 2 separate lives, I have many early calls. Oh, you going to bed? I have plans to go up north with my husband to visit my family after New Year. I'm not sure what months we're planning on going, but we won't be too far from Hershey. So
Texas first.
I've said it twice and I'll say it a third time. Marissa wants to run her mouth. She could tie up her Nikes and she could go and actually run it with me face to face if she wants to. If not, then she can humble herself, sit in her little comfy chair with her little fancy dressed dog, shoving bonbons in her face like Peggy Bundy, and she can just mind her fucking business. Hey, Carol. Angelina, she tells people not to pay attention to Florida, but she's too damn scared to be in Florida. She can't walk in the woods. She can't walk down the road. She can't do a damn thing on her own without fucking sitting there and having somebody like hold her hand. And it's stupid, man. It's just stupid. Do you live in Florida, Angelina?
Oh, tell them about the raffle. Or the
Sorry, I probably
the
don't know how. You're good, Reaper. We have a Justice for Gabby photo that we are going to be raffling off. So it's going to be what day are we planning on doing it? At the end, like Monday-ish? Anybody who like does names, we're gonna write your names and put you in like a bowl and pick out one, and whoever wins it, we're gonna mail you the picture.
It is what it is. Are they in here?
It is what it is. Show yourself.
You know, last time you went live, somebody went to my comments and said, "Hey, your wife put me in timeout. You need to talk to her." I
do not put anybody in timeout, first of all, ever. Second of all,
you came all the way over here to say that. I don't know who the hell timed who out.
If I timed you out, that means that you were able to come back after 30, however many seconds, and you could have been like, "Why'd you time me out?"
Says, "Hi, I am on your wife's live. Will you look up Biden calling the Pope the best African American baseball player real quick? I just want to see her."
Oh, I might have missed that comment. Sorry. For some reason I got another message saying, "Please don't contact me." Oh my God, Marissa, get a life, you fucking kindergartner. Take your ball and go home, for God's sakes. Nobody wants to contact you anymore.
What happened? What?
Marissa keeps texting Carol saying, "Don't contact me anymore." Okay. I don't care. Yeah, Marissa and Laura made Alicia sound out to be a horrible person. Whether or not she is, I don't know. I have no idea who the hell
For some
she
reason,
is.
I just got another for the Carol Smith. Why? Well, she's weird. Like she stalks the channel. Tell people what
Marissa, Laura, Big Mouth Laura, who's not afraid to tell people anything. I just dropped the link. If you're in here, please have the balls to click it. Marissa, I'm gonna drop it again. Just one more time for you, sweetheart. How many times do you want me to drop the link? How many of y'all back in there want me to drop the link? Who wants to come up in here and talk shit to me?
Please
come talk shit to me. Here, I'll drop it one more time in case you missed it the first two times.
Man, they see it, man. This lady has her binoculars on, and if seriously, it's like this right here, like you're deer hunting, and if somebody super chat, she's just like,
Laura's
and then
in
text
here.
the person, hey, unsubscribe from Patreon. Didn't watch my channel anymore. I didn't want you to be around anymore. It's like you gotta be the biggest hater.
No, but you know,
got to be the biggest hater.
what'll fucking happen is as soon as my end lives, there'll be a ding or somebody will tell me they're going live and they're talking all about you and your live that you just did, and the whole like first 20 minutes was a synopsis of what you said. You know what? Go fuck yourself. Come up with your own goddamn ideas. Drop your fucking name in here and say something. Click the link because you're big mouth and not afraid to tell anybody about anything. So come tell me. You're not going to. But you sure as shit like to tell people you will. I just dropped that link 3 times in a row.
Come on the channel.
Click, boom, motherfucker. Come talk to me.
She ain't gonna do that. She gonna watch on the
I don't know, but she thinks she needs MJ. I actually was told that her candles are actually pretty good. But I was also told that they work hand in hand together. So, like, if you buy a candle from her and they save, like, their your information and all that shit. So, like, if anything goes south, they turn around and they will sit there and dox you. Candles? So, yeah. So, like, they're just, like, they're just snakes. Why would I contact someone that used me? Because... Carol, she used you to do all this research, and at the end of the day, what did she do with it? Nothing. She did nothing. She didn't read it. She didn't look at it. She didn't even pay attention. She used it as probably like something to put her coffee cup on.
She stalks comments.
And she stalks lives. Come on up and say hi. Want me to text you again? Should I call you on speakerphone like you do to me at 4 in the fucking morning?
She stalks lives. You tell people what's up, man. It's weird.
I knew something was not right about buying those cans. I'm telling you, man. Like, I don't know what's what. I'm gonna drop something in my community tomorrow that will let everybody know. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna fucking do it now.
They're like if the people are subscribed to her, they're like a hostage subscriber.
A hostage subscriber? I think a lot of people do feel that. Are you getting tired?
Yeah.
You want me to take my computer and go away? I do have to smoke a cigarette.
It's just weird. It's weird. I've never seen somebody do that shit before.
Yeah, perplexed. I think this is the order they go in. It has to fit in a thing, in a box?
Yeah.
Well, that's no fucking fun.
You have to edit it. Or unless you do the top of the conversation in one and the bottom of the conversation in the next. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just make sure that this is in order. Yep. Okay. So this is one of the many warnings I got. Be careful. I have heard other creators getting people's info from PayPal donations. Donald Duck's in the house. Come on down.
Hi, how are you?
Can you quack for me?
Quack, quack, motherfucker. I can't. No, I found you through Burnt Toast live she did the other night, and I just have to say, I think you
I'm listening.
are.
Posting something. Am I
No, I just want to say that like I'm incredibly proud of like both of you and like your sobriety, because I understand how hard it is to like go through. Like I have trauma-based issues, and like I have to take anxiety medications, and it's like really irritating that like people get annoyed that you're taking care of like your mental health and stuff like that and doing it properly. It's like what the fuck else am I supposed to do?
Yeah, right.
Well, you know what I mean? Like it's you can't win with some people. So like, but I just wanted to say that like when I was watching Young Birds Live the other night, it's like I can tell you're really passionate, and that's something that Marissa is not. Marissa is extremely fake, and she's very much somebody who is a materialistic person, and that's what matters to her. She doesn't care about people. She doesn't care about the cases she talks about. She looks at you as a dollar. She looks at people as dollar signs. And to me,
or doormats.
You're right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
When you have no mercy for her, she's done with you.
Well, and then the thing too is when you look at true crime, I can name we've got Gray Hughes, John Crimes, Stephanie Harlow. Like those three people are phenomenal true crime channels, and they break down cases. Like when I think of true crime, that's what I see. But because Marissa is so blatantly stupid,
I gotta ask,
she's the one.
and I know you're probably gonna get offended, but you think John Crimes is a great channel?
I do.
I'm only asking because he's attacked me on multiple occasions, and I've never watched his channel except for the shit that he said about me. Like I've had the screen recording sent to me, so I don't know what he's about. I thought he was drama people.
He probably did that because.
So
no, it was because Marissa.
Here's the thing. So John has two channels. He has one that's called John Crimes. That is where all of his true crime content is. That's like, so whenever he does like a documentary or something like that, like I'd be happy to send you one to the one he did on Caitlin and Nicole Davis. That one was phenomenally done. But the other one that you would be talking about, it's called John Unhinged, but he recently changed it to Ace Candle, and if you read it fast, it's a candle or scandal or something like that.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Anyways, that's the channel where he will confront like people like Molly, because Molly, Laura, Tiffany, all of them have all said shit about John that isn't true. And they've sent people to.
I'm not even gonna lie, because they fed me such bullshit and then brought somebody on. I'm not gonna say his name, but sorry, I got a cramp in my toe.
Should collab with the dude.
And he just came at me left and fucking right. And I was just like, you know what? Like the shit that I was told, if any of it's real, which I really thought it was true. And I don't know, I cannot say whether it's true or not because I don't know the dude and I have no idea. But what I was being told by people that were supposed to be my friends, I believed them and I completely backed them up. Next thing you know, he's streaming us and talking shit about us. And I was just like, I really didn't know that he did true crime. I thought he only did like the shit talking shows.
No, he does true crime. I'll be happy to send you the link to his channel. He is one of the first true crime channels like that I discovered that actually made me passionate about wanting to dive into the community because the amount of time he puts into his content is something that's very rare. And the best way I can describe it is John has a way of narrating things that makes you feel the way the victims felt. He puts you in the mindset and the setting. And
is it John like Crimes?
CHRYMES.
RYME. I'm gonna put my email in the chat.
Donald Duck.
Okay. Yes.
Donald, is probably safe to say I don't know any of the.
He doesn't have any idea, like about because he's supposed to be the rap battle community, is what I was told.
Well, anyhow, when the guy made a video of you, that's way back when.
And then he started talking shit about you.
I don't watch the videos. People talk shit about.
I do because I actually like if somebody sends me a clip of something, I just sit there, especially if they don't know me. I literally laugh. I find it amusing and like humorous.
Well,
and he just is like, you shouldn't watch that. Why? It's fucking making me laugh.
So this guy, whatever his name is, John. He probably made a video because she jumped on the panels, right? Molly's panels back then.
Yes.
I wasn't.
So
that's probably where it stemmed from because he probably thinks Molly's so phony, and because he's had bad experience.
Well, he knows Molly's full of shit. He knows it, and like his whole thing is he wants to bring like awareness to other people about the kind of person Molly is, because he knows how reckless and stupid and ignorant and all of the dumb shit that like she irritates him. So like that's why like on his other channel, the John Hinge or Ace Candle, he calls he calls out their bullshit. Like if you go through it now and you watch the streams, like he's done streams on Molly, on Tiffany, on Laura, and he shows receipts. He has the proof to show that they're lying about him. And he's like, the only reason that he gets involved is because they like to drag his. Sorry, what? I didn't hear what you were saying. Sorry.
No, let's listen to you.
We're listening. I'm listening.
Oh, okay. Trying to figure out this camera angle over here.
Noelle should probably reach out to the guy because he probably. Oh.
That's okay. My thing's going all cocked. I have no idea what the fuck just happened.
It might be the StreamYards. So
it just always does something it shouldn't.
Get rid of your chat.
Shit always happens to me.
That's all right. I know so many people who have problems with
we're like midget sized.
But what was your question about John? I don't know if I'll be able to answer, but I'll do my best.
No, the reason
it sounds like the dude just had his name ran through the mud.
No, they did talk a lot of crap about him, but apparently his best friend's supposed to be a chomo, and I do not support anybody who supports chomos, and that's where we ended up having an issue.
Like
now,
that
whether or not that's true or not, I don't know, because I was told that by YouTube's favorite Kate, but that upset me because I am not only an advocate for kids and people and animals, but I'm very, very, very strongly against anybody that commits crimes towards other human beings. So to submit to be best friends with somebody who could do something like that just kind of made me feel like, oh my God. But that was Marissa's she fed me all that before I.
Yeah, that as far as I'm aware, that's the farthest thing from the truth. John, he has a family, and he would never do something like that or put somebody in his life like that. He may interview somebody for like if he's doing a documentary like on a specific person.
See, there's people
But-
in the chat. I don't know. They're all agreeing with you. No, he does not like that.
Yep.
So-
He's not. Like and here's the thing about John. John doesn't put his shit behind a paywall like Molly does. So if you want your information, you can go watch his streams and like he even has like an email where you can contact him, and like he's really awesome about making sure like people understand that the narrative that's been put out about him isn't true. And like,
well, it's good to know that he's not the person they made him out to be.
So the dude,
oh yeah,
like-
they want to destroy John because John is their kryptonite in the sense of they can keep fucking with him, but John's like, keep fucking with me, I don't care. I'm not the one who has stuff to hide. I'm not the one who does this. I'm not the one who does that. That's you. That's
Right.
not me. And it's like they keep coming at him. So he's like it's for him. He thinks it's funny because it's kind of like I've
Yeah.
already talked about it before, and you're still trying to, with the last little bit of whatever you've got, you're trying to fight for
Me?
stupidity.
I'm not
No,
fighting.
no.
Okay,
No,
I
I'm
was
talking about like Molly or Laura or Tiffany. Like if they go in there,
gonna say because I had no idea what I was doing. I was just backing up my so-called friends.
yeah, no,
so-
you're
but I-
totally fine.
I'm sorry that I was wrong. I'm not saying he's in here to hear it, but if you're in here, John, my bad, bro.
No, that's fine. I mean, I'm pretty sure the people in the chat will tell John you didn't know.
I mean, I have
And-
no problem going there and apologizing to him either. I'm just that kind of person. I don't care. I'm not afraid to go in there and say, "Yo, my bad. I owe you an apology." Apologize
like-
and bounce. That's it.
In my personal opinion, I would maybe watch one of his documentaries first and kind of get a glimpse of what he's like, and I don't know if that would help you or not, but just kind of see how Molly lied to you, how she manipulated the kind of person that he is. Like this morning, like I'm a member of his true crime channel, and he did a stream
Right.
like over his Caitlin Nicole Davis video, and at the end of the stream, like everybody in that stream this morning was crying and he even started crying after rewatching some of the things that were in that video he put out. And like I think
Does
it takes a lot for a creator.
You have an email in like his about me section that I can like reach out to him.
He should have his email in there. I know he has, like if you go to his about section, it might be on there, or even his Ace Candle one, he might have his email on there.
Someone told me about that, and I like could have died. I
Yeah,
was like,
it's just like the only person who I feel sorry for in Molly's life, or actually the two people I feel sorry for, are Princess, because
he needs care. And he's not.
I remember months ago she put up a post saying like Princess was in the hospital and she was out in Florida with you guys, and Princess was in the hospital. And he was dying, and she said they thought he was only gonna have like a 20% chance of getting out of there, and he managed to get out of there. And the poor man he's miserable and sick, and he's constantly in pain, and she degrades him all the time. Like I remember he got her a gift or he got her a gift or something, and Molly looked at it and she's like, "This is the worst gift I've ever gotten." And like he doesn't have a lot of money, and she said that to him.
That's
And
horrible.
this is somebody who she says is her best friend that she was planning to take care of until he passes, and all this stuff. And all I can think about is he was a full blown alcoholic, and Molly knew it. And
But she
and
did the same shit with him. She didn't help him. She didn't try to
she
protect
took
him. She didn't try to
here's
save
the yep, correct. Instead of getting him into rehab and trying to get him into treatment to get him better, because obviously everything that happened to him health wise was from drinking. So she would go to gay bars and all this other stuff with him, and she would encourage him to go and drink and all this other stuff. And I just like alcoholism is an addiction. You know what I mean? It's just like any drug.
If he continues drinking, he's gonna die, and he doesn't want to die. But I don't think
He doesn't.
she's
Yeah.
enough to keep him healthy and taken care of.
No, she's not. And see,
he
here's
has
the
no
thing.
nursing background.
She's continuing to drink in front of him.
I told her,
how can somebody stay sober?
I had said to her, "Are you strong enough? Are you?" I said almost my exact words. I don't fucking remember exact word for word, but I said, "Are you willing to keep all alcohol out of your house from the time he moves in until the time he moves out?" She didn't answer me. I'm like, "It's gonna be hard. You have to do this, this, this. And are you willing to keep the alcohol away from him?" And she dodged the question. And someone said, "Oh, Marissa doesn't drink that much." Drink once a week, once a month, once a year. Don't fucking drink in front of an alcoholic who's dying. You just don't do that. I'm not gonna watch someone fucking heroin.
I'm
shouldn't have
pretty
to watch
sure. Molly drinks wine and shit more than she does water. Anytime she's drinking on stream, 9 times out of 10, it's alcohol. 9 times out of 10. I know for a fact she's fucking drinking in front of him. I've seen her do it in these last recent lives before she privates them.
What's it say?
And then
need to connect. Oh well, you're connected to Mike. Wipe your fingers, some shit.
And then the other thing that Marissa likes to do is Marissa likes to dox people, and like she freaking doxed Don Wells. She leaked his phone number in one of her lives because somebody said something. She's like, "Well, if Don wants to be an asshole, here's his phone number, guys," and she handed that out. I don't know if Don has changed his number since then, but I'm pretty sure he would love to, since Marissa, wanted to trespass on his property and now she's, leaking his information. I'm pretty sure if he wanted to, he could have a fun little legal case with her. But
it's stupid. I feel bad for him. He needs better help, better care. He's not going to get it from her. I told her that from the day that she sat there and freaking said that she was bringing him home. And she's like, "How can I let my best friend die?" Bitch, I don't care. He's probably going to die.
There was a stream that she did, and I don't know if you guys were like friends still at this time, but there's a stream that she did, and it made me cry because there was one point in it when he full blown just started crying and talking about how he hated his life because he was in constant pain that wasn't getting better, and he was so tired of being sick, and that he wants to give up and stop fighting because he's tired of being in pain. And Marissa was like, no, you're not allowed to, you can't do that. You can't do that. And like the poor man is in agony. Like, and she's sitting there, and instead of getting up and giving him a hug and getting off stream and talking to him, she just kept going on with her live stream. And to me, that was heartbreaking because that poor man was pouring his heart out in distress. And Molly is so oblivious to, I think she doesn't want to realize how sick he actually is. Because when she realizes that, she has to realize that he's going to die. And you can prepare for someone to die, but when someone dies, it hits you completely differently, even if you're prepared for that. You know, I have a brother-in-law who was sick with cancer for 7 years, and we knew it was terminal, and we had planned when he was going to die, but when he died, it was still difficult. Like, you can try and prepare yourself for someone to pass, but when they die, completely different. And I don't think she wants to touch that, but she needs to, because it's reality.
Right.
And like, I look at it too, is if she ever does get her act together, she's going to have these videos to look back. And she's going to realize how horrible she was to this man. He's still working for her while he's sick. I don't fucking understand that. If he's sick, why is he still working for you? Why can't you hire somebody to take care of him? I don't understand it.
She can't do anything for anybody. She can't even take care of her damn self, let alone another person. And as pathetic and sad as that sounds, it's just really horrible.
She's very self-centered. I think it's hilarious though. She found her husband's porn stash the other day on a live, and she had to cancel it and call him and go off. And I'm like, girl,
her husband for looking at porn. She's lucky he's not.
Yes. She found nude photos, and she was fucking livid and ended her stream and called him. And it's like, bitch, you were an escort. You let who knows how many men do whatever in whatever hole. God forbid he has a picture of another woman.
It was like magazines or some shit.
I don't know. I think it was just photos. She found photos. And so I don't know if they were like printed off or like whatever, but she was talking and she was like, I gotta go. I gotta call him right now. And like, I was like, if I was him, I'd be looking, for other places too. I wouldn't want to touch her. No. Oh.
Wow. Fix your tits. Hashtag fix your tits. Jacob, you have won the hashtag contest that I didn't even know I was having. That is going to be in my next live. Hashtag fix your tits.
Should we get it? You know what? We can get a GoFundMe started for her to get her tits fixed.
I don't do
reverse tit job.
No, every 10 years you have to have them take out the bags and put the new ones in because they break down and they leak and whatnot. And oh my God. Okay. How about you come up here with your real fucking name, put your fucking face on the camera, you piece of shit, pussy ass whore, wannabe fucking man, woman, whatever the fuck you are. Laura, fucking cunt face, Marissa, I don't know who the fuck you are. Keep fucking with me. Get the fuck out of my back studio or come up here as your fucking self and fucking talk to me like a man, you pussy.
I'll leave. I don't care. I want
to come talk. I don't give a fuck. Fuck him. Talk more shit about my husband. Come up here and fucking do what you face, pussy.
Another thing I wanted to mention real quickly is you were talking about you and your husband earlier. I have some funny story. My husband and I are high school sweethearts. We met in junior high. We did not get along. We actually hated each other. And then we connected in high school. And anyways, we've been married for 11 years. And when we first got married, it was a courthouse wedding. It was like him, me, and his mom as the witness. And it was right after they had passed the same-sex marriage laws. And so were there justice of the peace. He asked me if I wanted to take my husband as my wife.
What?
I froze because I was like, did he just ask me that? Like, and I'm like, yeah, I just went with
you
it.
want to take your husband as your wife? That's
Yeah, so here's the
beautiful.
thing. And so then he asked my husband if he wanted to take me as his wife. And so he said, yeah. So I asked my husband afterwards, I'm like, did he ask me to take you as his wife? And he's like, yeah. He said, I didn't know what to say or do either. And so then a year later, we were able to have a bigger wedding where we, had, like, I was able to do like a church wedding and have like friends and family and all that kind of stuff. And I took him as my husband. So I guess you can say I love my husband unconditionally because I've taken him as my wife and I've taken him as my husband.
Well, I mean, at least you can't fuck up from one day to the next. Anyway,
Yeah, it's a fun story to tell because people always are like,
it's funny. It's definitely funny. I'm gonna get ready to smoke a cigarette. So I guess I can bring you guys with me. Are you going to bed?
Yeah, go ahead now.
Like you're going to bed?
What?
Like you're going to sleep?
Right here.
Well, here, talk so I can go to the bathroom and then I'll take them outside to smoke.
I don't want it. You live.
I know, but I have to pee and they're not coming with me to pee.
Hey, I'm outside. How long you think I'll be on for?
I don't know. I'm not going
What's
to
up,
bed.
Donald Duck?
not much. How are you doing, man?
I'm chilling, man.
It is snowing where I'm at. If I can figure out how to flip my camera, I will show you.
Where are you? Oh, where are you from? What state?
I don't want to say what state I'm from just because I've got kids. And I've got to protect them because I know that
Let me ask this: Is it snowing or is it sunny there?
it is snowing. Oh, no, that's not the right button. Let's see. You know what? I will just do this. How about that?
Okay, right on.
There you go.
There's really snow in there. You're in some real snow.
Yeah, that's the lovely weather we've got right now compared to sunny, warm Florida. So, but that's okay. I grew up in California, so I didn't get seasons, and so like for me, I love the seasons. I think it's freaking awesome.
Yeah,
You're crazy. I think you're crazy. I'm gonna take them out to smoke with me. I'm gonna grab a beer while I smoke with them. Are you gonna be sleeping when I get back?
probably it's getting late.
I'm gonna wake you up.
All right, well,
That's okay. My husband when I'm in bed at night, sometimes my husband will wake me up and say, "You're snoring. Can you like go turn over or do whatever?" Like, so I get that.
Go back live tomorrow on New Year's. We'll
All right, my husband's sleepy, so I have to hang up the computer now.
Hey, everybody in the chat, Happy New Year's.
But
Donald Duck,
all
Happy
you
New Year's.
guys, thank you so much for chilling with me. 187 of you. I love you, each and every one of you.
Ask them what they got
It was
going on
fun
tomorrow.
talking to you. It's nice to see the other side of you guys, you know?
Absolutely, Donald Duck.
Yeah, I don't have anything going on tomorrow. It's supposed to be, I just showed your husband, we've got lots of snow and it's supposed to keep going until Monday. So like,
Oh God.
Woohoo.
It's going pretty. It's like pretty
I'd
good. Where
love
she's
to know
at.
what state you're in. Where I used to live, it snowed like 9 months out of the year.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was horrible.
I told him the only reason I don't want to say what state I'm in is because I know that Marissa and all of them will watch this back, and
Yeah, of
I
course.
know that they might try and dox me, and I don't feel like dealing with that.
You're cool.
I'll be in.
So-
I'm just gonna smoke. I'll be right back. I'm gonna smoke a fucking cigarette, with or without them.
But yeah, no, I just because of my kids, I just don't tell people what state that I'm in. But like, I'm also aware.
What time is it for you? It's 2:58 in the morning, which means it's way past my
It's
bedtime.
it's 1 o'clock in the morning for me. I have insomnia, so like for me, I can't sleep anyway. So this gives me something to do.
We're up this late. Very rare.
Mm.
Very rarely am I up this late, but it just so happened that my husband, when he was done going live, everybody kept telling me to come live. So I'm like, all right, I guess that's what I'll do because everybody's asking. I was like, oh my freaking gosh. I was like guilted into it. And so here I am.
Well, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with being guilted into a live. I mean,
2 feet of snow in 24 hours. No, I like it. I missed it. I haven't come on in so long, so I'm happy I did. But I am gonna end this because it's 3 o'clock in the damn morning and I had no friggin' idea. But everybody, Happy New Year. I will stop in and do a Happy New Year's live tomorrow.
I'm really
I
glad
will, Mama
that
Indigo. I'm gonna.
I'm really glad that I got to meet you or talk to you and your husband. You guys seem like really awesome, good people, and I
You're
like
awesome.
to support. I like to support awesome, good people. So, as long as you don't, as long as we don't have issues or anything like that, we'll be fine. I'm okay to have disagreements with people, talk it out. Adults are able to have.
Mess with me.
Adults should be able to have a civil conversation without degrading each other. And so
Absolutely.
I feel like we could do that. And so that's something that, is good for me. So, but thank you for letting me come on and chit chat with you while I can't sleep. And do a week too. So, yeah, awesome.
Awesome
But,
meeting you. I hope it
Yes.
warms up.
Oh, don't.
But,
yeah, it doesn't warm up here until like May. Yeah,
I'll definitely be on for a little bit tomorrow. Damaged Goods
All right.
on Instagram, Mama Indigo. So I'll stop on just to say hi to everybody. Everyone's saying, okay, hold on. Before I get off here, I'll let you know what the temperature is. It is it is 68 degrees.
Damn.
So with that being said, I am going to say
it's 19 where I'm at, so.
And that I love each and every one of you, and I'm really happy that you hopped on and I got to meet you. And
yeah,
hopefully, you hop
you know
on
what?
in the morning.
It's nice to talk to somebody like who's positive instead of negative. Sometimes it's nice just to get on and talk with somebody who's not gonna drag you down, but just have like a conversation that's actually like informative. Learn something new.
Yeah, I like talking to people that are actually smart.
Yeah, I hope you enjoy John's channel. But you have a good.
All right, everybody.
You have a good
I love
night.
y'all. See you tomorrow.
Thank you.
I'm gonna check.
Yeah, is your email in your
Good night.
Okay.
My chat. I'm gonna do it one more time. All right. All right, everyone. Well, I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.